the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Private legal practitioner, lawyer Martin Kpebu any abrepa a enye asemkotwa na ose onim se sa NDC amanyoko no enya power sei ena won ebesi bi ayusu no de wa yesi bi tie nipa fa ahodie to left and right se ukokopie mu ewo National Investigation Bureau a yetwa ne tia frɛ no NIB a ose ono Martin Kpebu no odwene ho a onte ase na because of this inti they say 2028 or no be consider say obesan ye campaign de tia NDC amanyoko no na wasan akwakoto aba e de ama NPP amanyoko no na Martin Kpebu so ono ankasa etimi ebo anan ekokopie mu ewo NIB na saa abronya de na kra de eyemu nkoto a woma omoye NPP amanyoko no ma aya che won a won enua no abusuafo obi create me them over 72 hours no da so ewo NIB akache ewo bra ye nya no Martin Kpebu so okokopiem ko hu bi omo okohu omo kra still a ye nya wo mu na odi enko tie lawyer Martin Kpebu.
So I can't say yesterday night I didn't sleep.
Why?
You know what, Charlie? We should sit up and see what we can do to help the BNI. They are still abusing people's human rights willy-nilly. It's terrible. Terrible. You know that the BNI has somebody in custody over this same publication of fake news, etc. For today is he was picked up the Friday, so today is the 9th day.
Jesus.
Yeah, 9th day. Just like this one is worse than the Abronia one. BNI is not independent. It's terrible. BNI. Look, if we don't set up, it will grow into a worse monster. I'm telling you. I didn't sleep. I was slightly late because I woke up at night. I was like, what? Really? Because I contacted the director himself. It's over this Guinea conflict. A guy who had been preaching, they say he's inciting violence. They took him somewhere around Swedo area. You take the person to court. The court is not sitting, that particular court. What the Supreme Court, from our laws, if that court is not sitting, report to the registrar so that they will see how to send the case before another judge. That's it. They didn't do so. Brought him back, and then it's been it. In any event, they even arraigned him on Monday, more than 48 hours. It was past 72 hours.
Wow.
So BNI, if we don't wake up, and that's the case of Albert Dana. Albert Dana, it's terrible. And I see why the NPP were right in doing that demonstration. Because you see, when Abronye got the bill, I was like, should the NPP do this demonstration? It's needless. There are other cases. There's no time. But I'm telling you, BNI is gone rogue. We hope that HKC Prempe will take notice. Let's see if it's possible for us to add them to the constitutional amendment because it's terrible. It's terrible. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep because you say when your neighbor's beard is on fire, hey, you find water for yours because you don't know when to affect you. Anyway, we'll continue to applaud them for it, you see, because like even this BNI matter I'm talking about, you see, if we had that independence, like the way Domlevo is independent, you remember I read Domlevo's statement when Abronye's rights were being abused. I'm sure the DNI director would have been independent, you see, but because we've created that culture that, it's a gift, the position is a gift to him, you see that he can't, no, he's there for his stomach. He's not there for you and I. He's there for his stomach. He's grateful to the executive for the position. So he will do nothing to assert any independence. Because how? Whole director of BNI, I bring it to your attention that this guy was in custody more than 48 hours at the time he was arraigned. And now he's been in custody for 9 days without a court warrant. He's not on remand, though. This is worse than the Abronye case. Come on, Mr. Kipo, look, you can do better than this. Mr. Kipo, you can do better than this. Stop thinking about your stomach alone. Your stomach alone won't take you anywhere. We've spoken here, we've lost jobs, we found other jobs. If you think about your stomach alone, this country will sink.
Well, it's
like what the BNI is currently doing goes on and on, maybe 20, 30 cases. Then that one, if BNI continues on this trajectory for maybe another 10 cases, it's possible I can vote for NPP. Okay, but I'm sure with this, Mr. Kipo will be well warned that he should assert himself and stop abusing human rights.
I'll show you the letter that has been written to him. Whether you think it's against democracy, whether you think it's against free expression, whether you think it's a suppressing expression within party, whether you think it's adverse to internal party democracy. This is what the Honorable Member of Parliament said here on Metro TV. This is what he said. Have a look.
In my constituency, Chana Paga constituency, what are they coming there to thank us for? You've not given us appointment, with employment zero. What are you coming to thank us for? Come and let's talk and know that this is what we need. This is what we are lacking. Our government cannot be in power and we will still be suffering. As in my constituency, Chana Paga constituency, what are they coming there to thank us for? You've not given us appointment, with employment zero. What are you coming to thank us for? Come and let's talk and know that this is what we need. This is what we are lacking. Our government cannot be in power and we will still be suffering.
Our party is in power and we will still be suffering. Okay. National Democratic Congress, in a letter dated 29 September 2025, and is signed by the Honorable Emmanuel Zumakwe, Director of Administration, and is written to Honorable Nichema Bila Alamzi, Member of Parliament, Chiana Paga, House of Parliament. His phone number, invitation to appear before the Functional Executive Committee. The attention of the Functional Executive Committee has been drawn to a widely circulated video recording from the studios of GH1, I said Metro TV, pardon me, it's GH1, in which you were heard questioning the rationale for any thank you tour by the leadership of the party in your constituency, as well as making other remarks which did not sit well with the leadership of the party. In view of the concerns raised by your comments in the said video, you are hereby invited to appear before the committee to provide clarification and further explanation. You are scheduled to appear before the committee on Tuesday, 30th September. That must have happened already at 2 p.m. at the party headquarters at Dabraka. By copy of this letter, the regional chairman is invited to come along with the member of parliament. Yours faithfully, Emmanuel Zumakwe, Director of Administration. Times are getting very interesting, isn't it? Look at the video again. Last one. Watch the video again. He's in serious trouble. Asedu Ketia has conducted a thank you tour to further his ambition to become leader of the party, trying to bring you MPs together and MMDCs together so that you can be his stronghold and a bulwark of support for him to win the thing against Julius Debra and Idrisu Haruna and Case Latu Forsen. You, member of parliament, who are you? You are a nobody. You sit in parliament. Is it not the NDC that took you there? But for the NDC's massive campaign, would you have been elected to parliament? Then you say that you didn't get anything. You are a member of parliament. That's what you got. The NDC gave you a member of parliament. You didn't get anything. You didn't get appointment. What other appointment do you want? You are a member of committees. Is that not an appointment? You will see what they will do to him. They will sack him from the party and create a by-election. NDC will win anyway. They don't care. He will see. Next time he will learn sense. Or is it against democracy? I don't know. It's a question for us to answer. When Boache Jaco comes, I ask him that he also wants to be party chairman. If somebody goes to sit on TV and says, hey, me, my constituency, I haven't got anything, he say thank you to, I won't do any thank you to, what will be his reaction? Have a look at the video again. It's from GH1.
My constituency, Chana Paga constituency, what are they coming there to thank us for? You've not given us appointment, with employment zero. What are you coming to thank us for? Come and let's talk and know that this is what we need. This is what we are lacking. Our government cannot be in power and we will still be suffering.
One more just before we get to Sam George. Hey, Mr. Sansadeli, is he there? I've seen him praising Sam George. Now he knows where power lies. Is it not the same person who was blasting Sam George that he's done this, he's done that? Now he's praising him. Next time you'll see, he knows where power lies. Yeah, I like this shots. Thank you. You see, wonders will never end. This is Bendoche Malong, and he's one of the finest broadcasters Ghana has ever produced. There's no doubt about that. I was with him. I've seen him at work at the BBC, Ben Malong. That's how we used to call him. We didn't add the Doche, just Ben Malong. And Ben Malong is one of the finest broadcasters ever. It was a delight for the Ghanaian media when in 2013 he came to Ghana to become spokesperson for the President Mahama administration. Some people have forgotten that. Ben Malong was a spokesperson for John Mahama's first administration. They mafiaed him out. Standogbe and others, they mafiaed him, and then he didn't understand the Ghana situation. The terrain was too confusing for him. I know what I'm talking about, and he knows I know what I'm talking about. And so he went back abroad. He worked for the BBC, distinguished himself as an African reporter. He was great on Focus on Africa. I think he's still the best. And Ben Malong is now with the United Nations, and he's sympathetic to President Mahama. You can understand that. There's no question about that. So he's been very excited about the victory of the NDC administration and especially President Mahama. Musa Dankwa is also friendly with President Mahama. Musa Dankwa is a pollster. He will tell you that initially he started as a pollster. He's still a pollster, but he has very close ties with President Mahama and the NDC these days, which is okay. Musa Dankwa put up a poll that, the one poll he put up that I didn't understand was, among the people looking for the NPP leadership, who does NDC like? That poll, I'm still looking for him to ask him. If I asked my producer to call him that, can he come to the studio? We are still working on that. He put up a poll that among the people who are running for the NPP leadership, who does NDC like? Then among the people running for the NDC leadership, who does NPP like? I looked at the poll. I said, I sent it to Cabinet Japan, the presidential candidates. I said, Kalari, have you seen this poll? He laughed. Then he called me. We had a chat about it. I won't tell you what we said. Anyway, so then he went further to say that in the NDC one, Harun Idrisu is leading. He said it more than once. Then he said it again. Then the thing is becoming a problem. So Bendoche Malon then comes in to say that, Musa Dankwa, what is this that you are doing? Musa Dankwa says, Shre, Ahani, who are you? You sit in America, New York, and tell me what to do. I'll fire you. Look at the exchanges. Let's start. First one, Bendoche Malon fires. Bro, I said, dear bro Musa Dankwa, we accept you are brilliant. Yeah, okay. But please, pause your pulling on presidential aspirants. It's not helping our nation now. Which nation? Say that it's not helping your NDC party. Tell Bendoche Malon that it's not any nation matter. We are not talking about nation. This is NDC party matter. If it's worrying you, call Musa Dankwa and whisper to him that, Chief, Charlie, the thing you are doing is not helping him. Me, I call Abronye. I say, Charlie, Ojam, Charlie, this thing you are doing in some way. I won't come and write on Facebook that, Abronya, what you are doing is not helping the nation. Which nation? It's about the party. So Ben Malon shouldn't run away from the internal party problems that are going to occur. It's normal with all political parties. Today you say that NPP has confusion. NPP has confusion. Wait till Bache Jaku becomes chairman. Then you see that NPP is fine. But NPP is confusion. NDC too will confusion. It's the same thing. It is time for us to assess the democracy. The one that has been handed over to us. It is time for us to take the 1992 Constitution and have a look at it. And look at the ethos, the way we practice it. Whether we should do what the British are doing, where election cycle is only 1 month, campaign is only 1 month. Or we should continue with what the Americans are doing, but give local government. Let us run governorship in Ashanti region. Let us run MMDCs on political lines. These are the questions that we need to be asking. Otherwise, the great likes of Bendoche Malon, very nice people, will have this quarrel with Musa Dankwa. Which nation is he talking about? Okay, listen to what Musa Dankwa said. The thread continues. Musa Dankwa comes and says, hey, please, hold on. He says, they don't want the voices of the people to be heard. Aha! I love Musa Dankwa for that. He said, Bendoche Malon, you work for BBC. You are a Democrat. You believe in free speech. He's accusing you that you don't want the voices of the people to be heard. Listen, he says, they don't want the people. This is my pen. It says, they don't want the voices of the people to be heard. Musa Dankwa does not own the polls. This is Musa Dankwa talking. No. Global Info Analytics does. And it is a company policy that we seek the views of voters every 3 months. But voters don't elect presidential candidates. So why are they worried? He doesn't even give Bendoche Malon the honor of mentioning his name. He continues. And this is where many NPP social media people were excited about it. Dankwa says, NPP government was never happy with the work we did. They never called on us directly to stop. So as a company, we will continue. No one instructs a polling organization on what not to pull because it is too early. Thank you, Musa Dankwa. You are my man. You know, Musa Dankwa is my man. You see, this democracy, it's a cycle. Today you are here, tomorrow you'll be there. So be shouting. You see what's happening to Sam George? We'll come to him soon. You see, Musa Dankwa is praising NPP. That NPP never liked the work he did. But nobody in NPP rose up to tell him that stop what you are doing. Because NPP are Democrats. They don't do that. You know, Professor Folson, he taught Boache Jaku. Tonight we'll talk about a lot of things. He's dead. May he rest in peace. These are the people who allow free expression. The New Patriotic Party, free expression. The United Party, the National Liberation Movement. I'm saying some things, don't worry. So, He says NPP government was never happy with the work we did, but they never called on us directly to stop, and we will not stop. Then he goes on to say that imagine we had the call. Imagine we hit the call. Can you imagine its implications on our independence and objectivity? In the end, the polls will bring sanity into your race unless you don't understand how. Yeah, Musa Dankwa is brutal. He doesn't care whether you are NDC or NPP. He will come after you. And Musa Dankwa says he prefers NPP. They don't worry him. They allow him to do his work. Even we, those who criticize him, when he got his right, we brought him here. We apologized to him. That's how democracy is. Bendoche Malon, Bendoche Malon didn't stop there. He went on. The thread continues. Look. Bendoche Malon comes and says, in the United States of America, the citadel of polls, you do not see this fixation on and constant coverage discussion of presidential aspirants polling. At this early stage, Ben Malon is insisting that, hey, Musa Dankwa, stop the thing you are doing. Me, I'm in America. I am in the citadel of democracy. I understand what happens here. You can't come and bamboozle us. In America, where they do polls every minute, every hour, every week, CNN, every day CNN has a poll. In America, where they do polls every week, which Ben Malon is right, they do polls in America every week. He says they don't poll this early. Ben Malon is panicking that the early thing is going to destroy the NDC. But yes, it has a potential to destroy any political party that's in power with a president who is not running a second term. That is the reality of the matter. In 2021, February, Alan Kyerematen's hands was up. As soon as Akufo-Addo was sworn in, Alan Kyerematen rose his hand. As soon as Akufo-Addo was sworn in, Wontumi started organizing for Baumia in Ashanti region. As soon as the thing was sworn in, Kwabena Japon raised his hand. People were going to Isaac Osei, Charlie, the thing has come, raise your hand. He said, oh, I'm not interested. So it is, you can't do anything about it. You can scream and shout, oh, let's have unity, let's have unity. The most important thing is President Mahama succeed. You can say all that. In the morality of democracy, it won't work. The people who want to file, they will file. Why are they doing so? Because the sitting president is not running. That's why we told you that when you have a transition in 2020, let us not go into another transition in 2024. You said no, you won't listen. Okay, we're in another transition. So Akufo-Addo transition 2020-2024, Ghana is going through another transition of a president who is not running another term. And Ben Malon is saying what? NDC should wait. They should wait for what? Haruna Idrisu is campaigning already. He hasn't come forward. Now he has brought Madam Jane Nando Pokwajiman there, venerable vice president. We will see what will happen. So Bendoche Malon appeared to have settled it against Musa Dankwa by telling Musa Dankwa that, look, in America, it doesn't happen that way. Musa Dankwa did not sleep. He says, hey, Ben Malon, wait there, wait. The America that you are there, we've all come there before. America, we know there. We just want to stay in Ghana. We all know what happens in America. In any case, there's Google, there's websites. Let me show you what the Republican did. Then he published this one. The governing party in the U.S. will be looking for Trump's successor, and the posters are providing the public perception of who could be that replacement. Their government is not distracted. 2028 GOP primary polling average race to the White House. Musa Dankwa is telling Ben Malon that in that your corner, the New York that you are sitting in, they are polling about who replaces Trump. So if I poll about who is replacing John, what are you talking about? So viewers, I'm asking you, who won the fight? Musa Dankwa or Ben Malon? Who won it? Musa, Chalemi, I think you won it. Oh, Musa, this is your smoke. I love it, man. Next time I come to the studio, bring me one. I think you won. You won the thing. Efo, I greet you. It's been a very long time. How are you? I have benefited from your words of wisdom many years. I still want to benefit from it. How is New York? Efo, next time I come to New York, I will take your number from Jifagonu, and then I will call you, and then we can meet. Thank you, Efo. Thank you. Okay, we are done with that story. Where else are we? Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's hit the dashboard. Last story before Boache Jako. Let's hit the dashboard. Viewers, this story, it has pained me. This story has really pained me because Sam George is my friend. I met him at Alisa last week at the City FM event, and during the coffee break, he had cocoa and I think I had coffee, and I had meat pie. He also had meat pie, so we sat by each other, and then once we start talking, the argument came, so we started arguing, and then I was talking about the channel for this, channel for that, and he told me that he thinks that the NCA is doing something like that. So cool, And I was telling him that the fight you are fighting, this, that, those are private conversations. I don't want to say it. But we had a lot of fights. Well, not fights, but, arguments during the coffee break. So let's look at the dashboard first, and then we will we'll take it from there. What we have done here, viewers, and congratulations to my producer. What he's done here is that he's given us a list of the things that happened from the beginning up until the end. Let me run through it, and then we can give a bit of commentary. So on 27 June, Sam George invites the board chair and Ghana MD for MultiChoice to his office for discussion on pricing and publish same on his social media. He says, this afternoon I've invited country manager DSTV blah 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 on pricing. At that time, Sam George's ambition was that he's going to get the pricing to come down and Ghanaians will be happier with it. Some people questioned why he's dealing with a private company. This is a luxury product, etc., etc. Why is he interested in that? He should focus on things that are more important. Da, 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 da. Anyway, he had promised people that he would do it. Many young people wanted DSTV thing to come down so they can watch their Manchester United or Chelsea. Oh, this evening, what Nottingham Forest were beating. So sad. Anyway, let me move on. On July 4th, so the first date is 27th June. On July 4th, Sam George says he will not accept an upgrade of packages, but rather a reduction of fees. Now, this is the most controversial one right now. It's turning to be the most controversial because it looks like what we ended up with had been offered before and had been rejected by the minister. And later, the minister seems to have accepted it. That's how it's beginning to look like. Because here, DSTV says that they are going to give us an upgrade. And Sam George on 4th July 2025 says that he's not interested in any upgrade. They are reduce the prices. Reduce the prices means that compact is X. The price will become Y. Please, when I say X, I don't mean anybody. I'm doing my own X alphabet, A, B, C, D up to X. These days, when you say X in politics in Ghana, X, everybody says something. Not that X, my X, the normal X, A, B, C, D up to X. Okay. So what Sam George was looking for here was the thing saying that compact price is Y. It will now become W. Sam George rejected on 4th July DSTV's proposed upgrade that you are on Y, but you can get more channels. He rejected it flatly. I believe Ghanaians were with him. Let's move on. On 1st August, Honorable Sam George attempts to justify his statement by putting out data on pricing among other African countries. So Sam George says that facts are sacred. He says, I've considered levels of taxation, depreciation of currency and population of markets and come to the firm conclusion that Ghanaians are being charged unfair and unreasonable price for the bouquet on DSTV. The National Communication Authority of Ghana would act to protect Ghanaian consumers if no